Hello and welcome to the channel. This evening we're in a lovely English pastoral setting. Look at that, isn't it pretty? I suppose it's appropriate to talk about Elgar since we're in a sort of archetypal English rural setting. And the funny thing about Edward Elgar is that although he's associated with Englishness, I mean Nimrod from the Enigma Variations he's so associated with Englishness that it was wheeled out in Christopher Nolan's film Dunkirk. I don't know if you've seen that film, but you'll remember that there's a moment, a kind of transcendental moment, where the fleet of volunteer boats, the tiny yachts and little leisure craft, turn up on the horizon. And it's a sort of heroic moment when, despite all odds, ordinary people have come to the rescue of the beleaguered army on the beach. And at that moment, the score, Hans Zimmer was responsible for the score, but at that moment a sort of stretched out version of Elgar's Nimrod from the Enigma Variations can be heard in the background. Because it's a sort of archetype, isn't it? It's become a trope of Englishness, that piece. And yet, here's the interesting thing. Elgar was really discovered by the Germans. It was the Dream of Gerontius that was an enormous success when it was performed in Germany. It was Richard Strauss who first proclaimed that Britain at last had a great composer when he heard it. And so the Germans took him to heart, and there's a reason why they took him to heart, because Elgar, he was in fact just the son of a shopkeeper in Worcester, and was a Catholic and very much a person on the edges, not really at all part of the British establishment, largely self-taught. You know, he just studied lots of German scores as a teenager, and by some incredible combination of hard work and natural talent had forged this incredible, I mean I would say undoubtedly compositional genius, which finally came to full flower when he composed the Enigma Variations in the 1890s. And it's a very Germanic piece, and in many ways Elgar's style owes so much to German music. It's therefore intriguing that he is now viewed as quintessentially English, when in fact his origins are so indebted to his study of German music. Let me know what you think about all this.